Today, we are honored to have the opportunity to sit down with Mr. Hemant Mishra, a devoted father whose unwavering support and guidance have played a pivotal role in his child's extraordinary journey to become the youngest chess grandmaster ever. Join us as we delve into the fascinating story behind this incredible achievement and gain insights into the man behind the chess prodigy. So, first off, can you tell us about Abhi's early interest in chess? How did he get started in the game?
Sure. First of all, thanks to South Jersey Innovation Center for inviting us for this event. And as far as the interest is concerned, we just started long back when he was 2.5 year old. Uh, it was a slow pace involvement where on a daily basis we used to work for an hour or so. It took a lot of time to get the initial interest developed. By the age of 4.5, 5, he started playing the full game, and then by the age of 5 he started playing tournament, and then from there that point onwards it was a continuous journey.
Great. So, how did you support and nurture Abhi's passion for chess at a young age?
It was difficult to begin with. We need to engage kids. Basically, the main problem was that most of the kids are addicted to video game, phone, iPad. I wanted to avoid that for my kids. So I wanted to develop a parallel hobby to begin with. That's how it all started. And there were difficult times where the it was difficult for a kid to remain focused for longer period of time. But then that's where the challenge was. And when I introduced him to chess, it was never like rook was never a rook. Rook was like a elephant, big elephant. Knight was a horse, and it was like you are in the middle of a jungle, some kind of a storytelling kind of a thing. So that's how the interest was developed, and slowly he picked up.
It's amazing. Can you share some insight on the work and training that Abhi has put in to achieve such an amazing feat?
There was a lot of work on the on covering the top quality chess literature. So we have about 100 200 odd books in our chess library, and even today there is always something or the other which we work on a continuous basis. So even when he was young, 6 year old, I still remember we used to work with Silman and Endgame book. So by the age of 6.5, he was done with the whole book and setting up the position on the board, and then trying it out. So that's how it all started. And then as he kept getting higher rating points, he worked on all aspects of the game, and middle game, opening, a lot of work was done.
Great. How do you balance Abhi's education with his chess life?
It is difficult to balance that, and that's why I had to take him out from a public school, because there you don't get that many days off to play tournaments internationally. And he was with a private school till 6th grade, and currently he is with the online school.
How has Abhi's chess ventures affected your life? So, were there any large sacrifices that you had to make?
I don't call it sacrifice. I look at it in a different way. I think, yes, there is, apart from his chess tournament and my office work, there is nothing else going on in our personal life for the last 10 years. But I don't treat that as sacrifice. I think it's another forced way where parents can be more connected to the kids, because he used to play a tournament every Saturday, Sunday in the early part. So those countless drives, 100 miles, 200 miles, lot of discussion on the way, and it was fun. I think I'm happy that I was able to spend that much time with him, which I would not have otherwise.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great way of looking at it. As a parent, have you personally grown and evolved through the journey alongside Abhi?
Definitely, because I was never a professional player as such, and it's a different ball game, and there were uh, there were a lot of losses on the way, and handling those losses, there were a lot of pain involved in the process, and it was painful to begin with. But then when I look back, I think they were the most important part of this journey, and I'm happy that he's here at this level.
Yeah. Did you ever have to motivate Abhi to keep playing? If you did, what would you ever say to the other kids trying to follow in his footsteps?
That is also a very tricky question, because that depends on the kid and on the phase on each phase. I mean, there are whatever can motivate a 6-year-old, the same person 2 years down the line will not get motivated by those things. So as parents, we also have to involve. I still remember when he was 5, the biggest motivation was to you win a tournament and then you get a Beyblade. And there was a period where he got about 150 odd Beyblades because I promised him, and then as soon as the tournament is over, we used to go to Walmart or some other place, buy that. That worked for 1.5 year, and then there was a time where that was not working, so I had to find some other things, and then you have to keep thinking about how you can motivate the kids, and that's a complex thing.
Yeah, it's very interesting. So I'd like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to interview you, and thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.